JCVD Fridays is finally back, and unfortunately we're starting with a movie that almost killed the series, Derailed, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme. And listen, you know I love Van Damme, but Derailed feels like someone filmed a straight-to-DVD action movie inside a moving Amtrak cafe car with a $14 budget and blindfolded editing. In Derailed, he plays a NATO operative. Is that even a real thing? Who's escorting a thief carrying a deadly virus across Europe by train? So basically, this is Bullet Train's deeply disturbed cousin. And somehow Van Damme's toughest opponent in this movie isn't terrorists, explosions, or martial arts, it's fatherhood. Because this man spends the entire movie trying to protect his kids while looking absolutely exhausted by every life decision that led him there. And can we please talk about whoever picked the soundtrack? Who watched these action scenes and thought, you know what this needs? Funky 1970s elevator corn music. Because there are moments where Van Damme is fighting for his life while the soundtrack sounds like a rejected game show intro from 1974. And somehow the editing makes everything feel slower, which is honestly impressive when the movie is literally called Derailed. Now, to be fair, JCVD still gives effort. The man commits harder than the movie deserves. There are flashes where you remember why he became such a massive action star. Unfortunately, this thing ends up feeling like 3 different train movies stitched together by people actively arguing in the editing room. So is Derailed the worst Jean-Claude Van Damme movie? No, but it might be the most aggressively confusing one I've watched so far for this series. Now I need Van Damme fans to tell me if this is secretly a cult classic, because I genuinely can't tell. Derailed is currently streaming on Tubi if you enjoy cinematic confusion, and next Friday we're covering In Hell. But remember, I'm Mr. Mayfield Madness, and I'll catch you next time from the Hen House.